We are under the lights as the show gets you ready. Tonight. Between the Lasers and the Predators. It's going to be a premier pitching matchup. Two of the league's hardest throwers go head-to-head next. Grant Hartman will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, it's not a good thing when you give up 6 earned runs. You kind of put your team behind the 8 ball. It's tough to win when your team has to score at least 6 just to tie. This guy's a much better pitcher than he was in his last one, and he's going to have to be if they expect to win this game here.
At the plate, Jordan Tucker, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
Jordan Tucker.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a miss on a pitch below the knees. 1 strike. Guys, we take a look at the home 9 as they take the field tonight. It's been a slow start as they come in with just 1 win from their first 5 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, you can't win when you're giving up that many runs. The pitcher was missing over the heart of the plate, not executing down and away, not brushing back anybody, making anyone feel uncomfortable. Guys were taking huge hacks off him. And to boot, the defense was on its heels.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Not the warmest night you'll see around here, and even 50 degrees at game time. A little low. It's 2-2. Outside in a full count, 3-2. Ben Stearns is on deck. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. The next 3-2. Here's a hard hit ball to the left side that'll be taken in out there at short. A loud out to begin things here this evening.
Batting second, the third baseman, Ben Stearns.
Now to the plate, Ben Stearns, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Here's the pitch.
Ball, that's inside. Outside, that's the ball.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters' counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in his zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
Now a cut fastball finds the target, 2-1. In the air, down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. Here's a weakly hit fly ball off to the left side. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Stepping into the box, Blaine Henderson. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Pitch on the way. Swung on and missed for the first strike.
You know, on a cold night like this, I think you're going to see him continue to elevate pitches and let these guys just fly out to the warning track.
A ball and a strike now. The 1-1.
We got 2 balls, 1 strike.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A little early, and now it's even at 2-2. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2. Douglas Newberry would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. So not much happening here in the top half of the first. On now to the bottom of inning number 1 with no score after a half an inning. Blake Ito is on the mound for game 2. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, you always like to begin the season on a good note. In his first start of the year, he did just that, picking up the win. There's nothing he'd like to do more than to get number 2 in this one here.
Into the box now, Gavin Kemp. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Predators, the right fielder.
Now here's the pitch.
Kemp.
Lays off 1-0. Guys, you take a look at our visiting club as they enter play here this evening. Been a fairly decent start to the year. 3-2 in their first 5.
Yeah, Matty, we had a saying in Texas, hit or get left behind. And that's exactly what this team did in their last game. Scored a bunch of runs, but good approach at the plate, working the ball to all gaps. Line to line, this team swung the bats well. I'm going to be looking for that again in this one.
And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Swung on and missed, and it's even at 2-2. And the pitch. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's 1 gone. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
Into the box now, Zach Weston, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. And he's looking to get it going, off to a bit of a slow start this year. And now a pitch on the way. Good pitch there down below the zone, got him to go after it.
Back-to-back strikeouts in the first right here. Pitcher is setting the tone, pounding the zone.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
In now, Matt Coleman, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Now here's the pitch. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
Your idea of working the count goes out the window. You're frustrated right now, down 0-2. Got to find a way to grind.
Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. Second inning set to go, and next it'll be the outfielder, Douglas Newberry.
Douglas Newberry.
First pitch on its way. Fooled with the curveball there, and it's strike 2. Well, fans of good pitching are in for a treat today. What can we expect from today's matchup, guys?
I know everyone loves the long ball, Matty, but this is why I pay the price of a ticket right here. 2 of the game's best, 2 of the hardest throwers competing at the top of their game. Dan, you have to love this stuff.
You know, D-Row, we thought coming into this one it was going to be a low-scoring affair. Both of these pitchers look like they're locked in early, and runs are going to be really difficult to come by. They both look like they're on point so far.
Tried to work it back to that low inside corner, but it misses. 1-2. That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Locked in a good battle. Here comes another one. And that misses for ball 4. So it's a leadoff walk here to start the second.
And don't forget, he lost his last time out, so he wants to get off on the right foot here. The last thing he wanted was to walk the leadoff man.
Standing in, Stan Hermanson. He'll get to take his first cuts here. From the stretch. Oh, and 1, here it comes. Down and away, ball 1. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Nobody out, runner on first. Hit the other way out toward right field. Right fielder is on the run. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
Batting fifth, the designated hitter, Cameron Robinson.
Now in the box, Cameron Robinson. Here's the first pitch to him. Pitch out. Nothing doing. 1-0 count. Here it is. That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. And it's 1-2.
Get the chainsaw out today, boys. If he's going to throw back-to-back cutters like that, we are going to have some guys getting some wood blown up in their hands.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And oh, a big rip at the curveball, but he didn't get it, and he becomes the second casualty of the inning.
Well, that's just a quality pitch right there. The location was excellent because if it's put in play, there's a good chance it's on the ground for a double play. And hey, a strikeout always works too.
Now a throw over.
He's safe.
At the plate now, Dylan Mann. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. And it's 1-1.
That one looked like it could easily have gone the other way. There's a big difference between 0-2 and 1-1, but now this next pitch probably becomes the biggest of the at-bat.
Has a look, now the pitch. 2-1.
Well, he's been laboring a bit through these first 2 innings of work. That's 37 pitches, and ideally he'd be closer to 27 instead.
Newberry is off at first with 2 away. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
Hey, listen, when you have a good sinker, you have to throw it, but he's going to have to get the ball much lower in the zone than that last one.
Yeah, from the offensive side, Dan, two-seamer, pitcher, sinker baller, what have you. You're looking for that thing to pop out above the belt, and that's exactly what happened right there. Miss middle.
To the plate now, Jake Ito. Hops this one up. Man in foul ground, and no one will get this one. No score here as we play inning number 2. And here's a pitch high and tight for a ball. 1-1.
Wow, that's 40 pitches for him already. This doesn't have the makings of a start that he's going to go very deep.
The set and the 1-1.
Yep, that ball went out.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With two guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
And he misses low here, so the count goes to 3-1.
There isn't a hitter alive that doesn't love hitting a fastball counts like 3-1. It's usually a pretty fruitful count in terms of getting a pitch to drive.
3-2 now. He's set the payoff pitch. And another foul ball. Pitch is piling up, 44, and he's not clear of the second yet. Fouled away. Payoff pitch on its way. Another foul ball, and this battle will continue. Here's the payoff pitch. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. The payoff pitch. Just hung in there on that one. This is indeed a battle. The 11th pitch coming up. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Gone! So a 3-run blast to straightaway left. First home run of the campaign for him, as it's now a 3-0 ball game.
Yeah, he is kicking himself right now. He worked his tail off to get out of that jam and was one strike away from getting there, and then boom, all that work goes to waste. From 0 damage to a 3-run homer in the blink of an eye.
So now to the plate, Hunter Chesick. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. They'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. The 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike 1. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
Boy, his pitch count has really spiked here in this inning. He's up to over 50 already.
Now the 2-1 pitch. This one misses, and that'll fill the count here. 3-2 with 2 away.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
And he takes ball 4, so a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Well, this guy's been prone to giving up walks at bunches, and that's already 2 walks here in the early going. We'll see if this continues to be an issue for him as this start continues.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Jordan Tucker. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats in left. The 0-1 pitch. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Two balls and a strike.
Well, I think he just kind of lost focus on the mound right there. It's clearly not going his way, and he's thinking more about that than the task at hand. And right now he needs to think about this hitter.
The 2-1 home. Down the third baseline. But this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. A bouncer up the middle. He's got it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. But the big blow of the inning comes right here, a 3-run home run. We'll go to the bottom of the second. The Lasers lead this one 3-0. Digging in, Riley Mann. He had a couple of hits in yesterday's contest.
Riley Mann.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
Love the early lead, but this game is far from over. Got to stay on top of what you're trying to do out there and execute pitches.
That evens it up 1-1. One and two now.
I got to count 1 and 2. That's a
They
ball.
try to come in with the fastball, but it's too far in, and it's even at 2-2. Liner in there for a base hit.
Batting fifth, the third baseman, G-Man Zito.
Standing in now, G-Man Zito, and he fouls this one off. A runner at first with no outs here. Pulled the fastball down a little too much there. That's ball one. Takes a look at a changeup there, and it's a ball and 2 strikes now. In the dirt here, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Here now the 2-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Wow, his stuff looks electric coming out of the gates in this one, guys. That's 5 batters faced, 4 strikeouts. That's going to be a tough pace to keep up, but it looks like he has what it takes to work deep into this game.
Into the box now, Zachary Prescott, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Low and away as he misses again, 2-0. Too tight with that one. 3-0. Aaron Bruni waits on deck. The 3-0 pitch is in there for strike one. And it's full now, 3-2.
When you get yourself to a 3-1 count and you get a fastball, those are the ones you really want to punish. Couldn't get the bat on it, so we'll see if that comes back to haunt him.
Hit in the air to center field. Henderson is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Aaron Bruni, and it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. He's set, and the pitch. No balls and a strike to count. 2 out with the man at first. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. Mann is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. Striding in, Ben Stearns. He flew out in his last at-bat.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
First pitch of the at-bat. And he popped him up. And that's in there, base hit. So a leadoff single will be the start to their half of the third.
Dan, after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hitting streak going.
You know what? And this could lead him on to some bigger and better things right here. He's been swinging the bat pretty well, and he's been rewarded for it, as you talked about. 6-game hitting streak so far.
And he'll lay off a fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Now the 1-0. Misses for the second ball.
Right back into a good hitter's count now after what was a pretty dreadful second inning. He's got to start throwing a lot more strikes. Quality strikes would help too.
Too far out in front that time. He can't keep it fair. 2-1. Nobody out, runner on first. 3-1. Douglas Newberry will be next. The 3-1. And he misses there for ball 4. So runners are at first and second now with nobody out.
Always tough to issue a free pass, but especially troublesome when you give up a single right before that to start the inning. We'll see if he can figure out a way to wiggle out of this.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Douglas Newberry. He drew a walk his first time up. From the belt, the pitch. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there.
We're only in the third inning, and his pitch count is above 60. That's not being too efficient with your pitches.
First and second here with nobody out. And this one's too far inside, ball 2.
What a great opportunity to come through right here. 2-0 count, runners on base, find something middle of the plate and let it rip.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline, but a foul ball, and it's 2-1 now. To 2-2 now.
Hey, this pitcher better be careful right here. My man at the plate is not trying to push something to the opposite field.
Hit in the air down the right field line, but this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. The 2-2 one more time is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Boy, he's having a hard time just putting the ball in play right now. He took the hat trick with 3 strikeouts yesterday, and here's another one today. Looks to me like he just needs to simplify his approach and focus on making some contact.
In now, Stan Hermanson. And on the first pitch, he hits it in the air to right. Kemp will come in a bit and put it away for the second out of the inning. Digging in now, Cameron Robinson. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. From the belt, kicks and deals. Now this is up and in, and I don't think he likes that location much. It's ball 1.
He's not having his best outing in this one, and I think that curveball is part of the reason why. He couldn't get on top of that one, and that's not the first time that's happened.
Swing, high drive, left field and deep. Racing back the left fielder, and this one is gone. A home run. So that's his first home run in the big leagues, and it's fair to say it's a moment he'll never forget.
Well, there's no doubt about that, Matt. People ask him 50 years from now who he hit it off of and what stadium he was playing in, and he'll remember it all. Heck, he'll probably remember what kind of pitch it was, too. Hopefully he can get the ball back so that can go in his trophy case forever.
Skipper out of the dugout, making the slow trek to the mound. And he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. So as he leaves, I would imagine these fans would not be much pleased with his performance here this evening, as he certainly was not sharp. Trevor Weston is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the third inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings. At the plate, Dylan Mann, as he'll come up empty there as he misses the off-speed pitch for strike one. A base hit in his first trip. Now the 0-1.
Ball up there. Ball.
3 runs already home here. To right field and absolutely hammered. Forget about making a play on that ball. It's way out of here. Back-to-back home runs. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. First home run of the campaign for him as this lead swells to 7-0.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
To the plate now, Jake Ito, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second. Fastball well outside. Four runs here in this half inning. And that's in there, 2-1. Up the middle and off the pitcher's leg. Throw to first, but he's safe. And now the stadium's attention turns back to the man on the mound. And time now to see quite where that got him. And it appeared from up here at least, and his actions on the field confirm it. It looked like it got him on his drive leg, which could be problematic, of course, for him. But from the way he's trying to walk it off, I think he's going to try to continue. So now to the plate, Hunter Chesick. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. A runner on first with 2 away. And it's fouled away. The 1-1 home. Takes a pitch for strike number 2. The 1-2. This is line to left, and that'll get down for a base hit.
The left fielder, number 22, Jordan Tucker.
Into the box, Jordan Tucker, as he'll take a look at ball one. Looking at his career totals, Tucker carries a hitting line just over the 280 plateau. Hit out towards second. Scooped up. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. So 4 runs in the inning, and they come on the strength of the 2 big flies. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Lakeland is on top here, 7-0. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Blake Jensen.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. And this is swung on and missed. 5 quick strikeouts now, and that's your first out of the inning. Ready now, JJ is ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. And the pitch. Drilled down the line. But this is foul for the first strike. One and one.
Hey, curveball that kind of backed up on him right there. Might have popped out of his hand just a little bit earlier than he intended.
1 out, nobody on. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Real ugly 0-1 swing there. As a pitcher, you've got to be hunting for the strikeout, knowing you have this guy way off balance.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Here he comes again, 1-2.
I got the count. 2-2.
And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2. Gavin Kemp will be next. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. And a swing and a miss, and another punch out here. 6 already, and that's out number 2.
He's racking up a fair amount of strikeouts now out there. That's 6 to this point. So he's got good stuff, and he's fooling a lot of these hitters.
Into the box now, Gavin Kemp, as the first pitch misses high and inside for ball 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. In the dirt, it's 3-0 now. Zach Weston would be next if they can keep this inning alive. And that misses as well. Ball 4, so it's a 4-pitch walk here.
Whoa, you know a pitcher is really fighting himself when he misses a zone by that much. I'm surprised the catcher could even bring that in.
Stepping in, Zach Weston, man at first after the 2-out walk. From the stretch.
Hey.
2 out with the man at first. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So coming to the plate, Ben Stearns. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1.
That's just too much velocity upstairs to get good wood on it. It's going to have to lower his sights.
And he lays off for a ball. 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
To the left side, but it's well foul. And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. JJ comes in a few steps as he hauls it in for the first out. It's a bullpen game for them now as we have a look at the starter's final line. And clearly he was off his game this evening.
One of the tough things to do when you're trying to have a good pitching performance is keep the ball in the ballpark. He was filling up the strike zone, but he did allow 2 home runs.
Digging in to try it again, Blaine Henderson. Here comes the first pitch.
Ball 1, no strike.
This guy uses that 2-seamer to set up his other pitches. 2-seamer in, breaking ball away.
And he falls behind now, 2-0.
Not even close with the 1-0. He needs to get back in the zone, but be careful. Work the quadrants.
Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
That's not a pitch he misses very often. He knows he should have done something with that one.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
They know the threat this guy possesses at the plate. I know it's 3-1 in this situation right here, but I can't imagine anything comes over the heart of the plate.
Inside with the fastball, and he works the base on balls.
Man, the pitcher's wondering how he didn't get that call. Busted him inside on a 3-1 count. The ump thought it was just a tad off the plate. Tough to get the benefit of the doubt from the umpire when you fall behind in a count like that, though.
Digging in, Douglas Newberry, 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Breaking ball down around the knees, laid off and called a strike. Runners on first with 1 down. Behind 0-2 now. Fly ball out to right field. Kemp is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. Stepping in, Stan Hermanson.
Stan Hermanson.
First delivery to him on the way.
0-1's the count.
Base hit, line drive into the corner.
Turn and burn, baby. He smelled that heater coming inside right there. Didn't do too much damage with it, but was able to get the head out and drive it for a knock.
At the plate now, Cameron Robinson, as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball. 0-1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball in play hard.
The 2-1 pitch. And it looked like the fastball got away from him there.
2 on, 2 out with a base open here as a pitcher. You have to be awful careful. You just don't want to groove something here and give this guy a pitch that he can hit one out of the park on.
The 3-1. Hit on the ground to short. He's right there. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. No runs, a hit, 2 left. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. The Lasers are out in front here, 7-0. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And set to go is the second baseman, Matt Colvin. First offering on its way. Up and in for ball 1.
Counts 1-0.
Ball 2.
No strike.
Hey, always a good idea to take a couple of pitches when you're facing a young arm like this one. And now he's put himself in a real good hitter's count.
Now the 2-0. High in the air out to center field. Henderson is right there, 1 down. At the plate, Riley Mann. He reached on a single in his first try.
Yeah, guys, still the only hit in this game so far. They've been pretty well shut down. Guys on the mound have really much controlled the whole outcome up until this point.
The windup and the 0-1. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away.
Boy, this guy has really good stuff so far on this one. How about
Now
7
batting,
Ks, and we're
third
just
baseman.
in the middle innings of this
He-Man.
one. If he continues this up, this could be a real solid performance.
Standing in now, G-Man Zito, as he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. That misses, 2-0. Two and 1 after the foul ball there. Weak grounder down the line at third, but this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2.
He's got that certainly timed up now. I'd be shocked if the pitcher goes to the well 3 times in a row with off speed.
Lifted in the air out towards left center, and he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Dylan Mann already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here.
We all know this guy's a real good fastball hitter. We saw how far he could hit one. He got a fastball that he liked, and he turned that thing around, and it got out of here in a hurry.
Into the corner and slicing foul. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort. Fouled off. The 2-2. And he got him.
great spot on that 2-2 fastball. You can't place it on the inside corner any better than that. And as a hitter, there's just not a whole lot you can do with that unless you're looking for it and time it just right. Love seeing a guy that can work the inside with his fastball.
In now, Jake Ito, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball, 1-0. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Maybe too much break on the slider. 2-1.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch, but if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
The 2-1 on its way.
That's the ball.
Popped up. And he'll squeeze this one for the second out. Coming to the plate now, Hunter Chesick. He singled his last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fastball in there for a called strike. 2 out, nobody on. Hit down the line at first, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Popped him up. Prescott has a play, and that retires the side. Now at the plate, Zachary Prescott. He leads off in the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, baseball is a game of adjustments, and it's time they start making some. They don't need to change their entire approach necessarily, but now is maybe when they start thinking about ways to get the guy on the mound out of his rhythm a bit.
Pitch on the way.
1-1.
The 1-0 home.
Aye. Yeah. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Oh, don't know how you lay off that one, but he did, and it's 2-2.
What pitch recognition right there. 90% of the guys are going fishing after that nasty slider.
Popped him up. Chesick shading to his right. 1 down. Coming to the plate now, Aaron Rooney comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Here's the first pitch to him.
You rarely see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and man, as a hitter, probably a good chance you're not going to see that pitch again.
The 0-1 on its way. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. Swing and a miss on a pitch outside. 1-2 now.
This offense has just been flailing at the plate all game long, so it's no wonder why they've only been able to pick up 1 hit so far. I'm not seeing much of a game plan from these hitters.
Outside and low that time. Now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes. 1 out, nobody on. Pops this one up. Chesick waits on it, and that's the 2nd out of the inning.
The batter, number 22.
Next will be the designated hitter, Blake Jensen. Here comes the first pitch.
Nope, outside.
The 1-1.
Ball, that's pitch out.
And that's in there above the belt, so it's even now, 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
Action pitch right here, 2-2. The last thing you want to...
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Jordan Tucker. Now the reliever remains in the game here, having pitched very well, but this is a longer outing than what he's used to.
It is, Matt, and I really tip my cap to him for gutting this thing out right now. On the other side, I worry they're being a little bit too greedy by leaving him out there. There are options left in the pen, and it would be a shame if all his hard work got undone because he started making some mistakes in location due to fatigue.
The windup and the 0-1. Line to the right side, and a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning.
There's another line drive leadoff single right now. I mean, they've had an unbelievable scouting report on these pitchers today. They are finding barrels. They are not trying to do too much. Guys are staying in a big part of the field and hitting everything on the screws.
At the plate, Ben Stearns, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Now a throw over to first, and he'll get back in safely. And another throw over, and he'll dive back in. The 0-1 on its way. Shin high. That's taken for a ball. A runner at first with no outs here. And he lays off this one down and in for ball 2.
Count is 2-1.
Runners on the move for second. In there. Now the throw. Not in time as he steals second.
Well, they threw over there multiple times thinking he was going to try to swipe that bag, so they were onto him, but he just waited it out and took off when he had the chance. Nice job of base running there.
No one out with a runner at second. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
Part of the order on deck, so keeping this 2-hole hitter off the bags is always important.
The 3-2 pitch. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, but this is back into the seats, a foul ball. The 3-2 one more time. And he pops it up. Weston ranging into the outfield. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. Stepping into the box, Blaine Henderson. He's set. Here it comes.
Nope, that's inside.
Obviously, the game plan wasn't to let this guy beat you right here. He's already walked twice, and that pitch out of the zone tells me they want nothing to do with him.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0.
Nope.
2-0 to a guy with this kind of pop, you better be awfully careful because he's going to be swinging out of his shoes.
Fouled away. One out and a runner on second base. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. And he comes back with one down and in for ball 3. Hit high and deep out to left. A ball that's tarrying. But he can't get it as it's off the wall.
Man, that's got to be a base running mistake right there. But taking a look at it, I guess, in his defense, he had to wait to see if the ball was going to be caught. By the time he saw it get down, the ball was already on its way back to the infield.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Slider. Oh, look out as that one just about took his nose off.
I'm seeing all the signs of fatigue right now. This is when you really have to bear down mentally as a pitcher.
One 1-0 pitch on the way. And he lays off the pitch up and in, ball 2.
That's a good job right there. You very rarely see pitchers double up where they go a pitch inside. Normally they'll go back outside, but he followed that up with another pitch on the inside part of the plate.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
Great job of doubling up with a fastball inside. A lot of times you'll see a pitcher go in there, but they won't go back in there a second time. This guy's not afraid to pitch inside.
The 2-1.
Ball. That's inside.
And remember here, there's an open base at first, so a walk is not the worst thing that could happen right here.
He's set. Here's the 3-1. Full count now, 3-2. Second and third here, one man out. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Count has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. And he'll think better of trying to score as he holds it third with 2 away now.
The first baseman.
Into the box, Stan Hermanson. First offering on its way. In there for strike 1.
Well, this has been a lot of pitches for him out of the bullpen. As you can see there, they're asking a lot of him in this one, so I wouldn't be surprised if he gets a day off or two after this one.
He's set. Here's the 0-1. Now a fastball off the plate away. A ball and a strike. The 1-1 home. A ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2. So this won't get by the shortstop as he's there to take it in for the third out. So striding forward now, JJ will start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that quite frankly has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
Here's the first pitch to him. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1.
That elevated fastball right there, that is the biggest change in the game today for me. When I first came up, a lot of guys working that Greg Maddux east to west.
Now here's the pitch. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. Pitch on the way. Sliced hard but foul. Look out over there. The 2-2.
Count is 3-2.
You can certainly tell at-bats like this one frustrate the heck out of a pitcher. But you got to find a way to stay composed and execute your plan.
And he fouls this one off. A payoff pitch one more time. And it's fouled away. Fouled off.
Hey, doubled up on breaking balls there outside. Now might be the time to bust that fastball in.
Swing and a liner, but foul. He'll try it again, 3-2. Skied into straightaway right. Newberry is over a few steps as he puts it away for the first out.
The right fielder,
Riding in
number
once
6.
again, Gavin Kemp. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat.
Count 1-0.
Boy, they've been just getting shut down right here. Been a while since they've even had a runner on. So I think it's time to start looking for ways to make some things happen. Drop a bunt, get up on the plate, something.
And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. Bases are empty, one man out. Ground ball sent back up the middle, reined in. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he's safe at first.
Hey, that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step one, but I have to ask you, Dan, how frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield knock.
It is, D-Roy, and you can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle, and you know that that ball is going to be hit on the ground, and you're thinking deep down inside, okay, there's a quick out, and it just wasn't meant to be.
0 for 2 for him to this point. Slider, but that's below the knees, and it's 2-0. Runner at first here, one man out. Too high, and it's 3-0. Matt Colvin is on deck. Here it is, the 3-0.
You maybe get 2 pitches a game where all the guesswork goes out the window. This is certainly that situation.
The 3-1. A swing and a miss, and that'll fill the count at 3-2.
Hey, it's tough when your team is being held scoreless on the scoreboard. He was trying to put him on the board with a swing like that one.
Fouled away. Another full count pitch home. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Left fielder is on the move. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
Now
striding into the box,
the second
Matt Colvin.
Matt Colvin.
First delivery to him on the way. This one's flared toward left center. Ito ranging into the outfield. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Ed Money comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Seventh inning ready to roll, and standing in is the DH, Cameron Robinson. First pitch on its way.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch.
After two great pitches, he has a lot of options right now. He could bounce something or go elevated fastball.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And smart to lay off there as the fastball misses. It's 1-2 now.
Well, tried to throw a high fastball right by him there. Didn't work, but now we'll see if that sets up some different options. Wouldn't be surprised to see a good slider down and away right here.
And a slider gets away from him here as it just about got him in the ankle. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight.
Well, it's been a rough series for him at the plate so far. That's 4 strikeouts in the first 2 games, so this pitching staff clearly has him figured out.
So now to the plate, Dylan Mann. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. The 1-0. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Kemp is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone.
Now batting.
Ready for another chance? Jake Ito. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
1-0 the count. Now the pitch. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And look out as that one ran in and got him.
And I'm sure that one stings a little bit. The best revenge he can get for his pain is to find a way to come around to score. We'll see if his guys can move him around the bases.
Now at the plate, Hunter Chesick. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Counts 1-0.
A runner on first with 2 away. A ball and a strike.
The count's 1-1.
Slider is in there, and now it's 1-2.
Count 1-2.
That's 3 straight sliders in a row. I'd be shocked. I would be shocked if he went to that well a 4th time. I'd be looking heater.
Swing, high drive, left field and deep. And it's gone. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. First home run of the campaign for him as they've pushed this lead up to 9 now. The long ball is playing in this one. That was the 4th blast of the game so far for this lineup. Dan, D-Row, what are your thoughts on what they're doing as a team so far?
Matty V, D-Row, I don't know what you think, but this is like crazy. 4th round triple of the game so far.
They're missing over the heart of the plate, not using the quadrants. In the hitters meeting, they focused on this stuff. They thought these guys could miss middle, and that's exactly what's happening.
He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. He's ready. Here's the 1-0.
That's a ball. 2-0.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
The 2-0 on the way.
That's ball 3.
And when you're already down by a bunch, this is where a guy's got to take some responsibility out there and at least start throwing some strikes.
2 out, nobody on. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Grounded back up the middle. Fielded cleanly. And the off-balance throw is right there for the 3rd out. And a high degree of difficulty on that one as the side is retired. But 2 come across to score in the inning courtesy of this 2-run home run. Get up and stretch. Home half of the 7th coming up. Lakeland is on top 9-0. Last half of the 7th here. And next to bat will be the first baseman, Riley Mann.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
And he fouls this one off. The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on. And if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ballgame for him.
He's been in total control out there tonight. Gets the leadoff guy with a strikeout there, and it just seems like we've seen so many off-balance swings and weakly hit balls in this one.
Into the box, G-Man Zito, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. And through 6 1/3, he's about to hit the 100 pitch mark now.
Hey, you know, Matty V, this is all you can ask for as a manager in today's game in baseball. Very rarely do we see guys get through the 7th inning. So he's through the 6th here with 1 out, and Mark DeRosa, so far so good, a pretty decent outing.
Yeah, and I think it's going to be batter to batter here for the manager if he's going to continue to ride this hot hand or if he's going to go to the bullpen.
Well, he's thrown a lot of pitches in this one, but it's not like he's walking a bunch of guys. Only 1 free pass to this point, but they're still making him work really hard.
And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play. The 2-2. 1 out, nobody on. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
One of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at bat as this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
And he's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9 in the ball game.
He's got good swing and miss stuff in this game. That's back-to-back Ks, and that was his 9th of the game. If you're striking out 1 or more an inning, you're throwing the ball pretty well.
To the plate now, Zachary Prescott. High fly ball out to straightaway center. And he will make the catch just shy of the track, and the inning is over. At the plate, Ben Stearns. He's 1 for 4 for the game.
The third baseman, Ben Stearns.
First pitch on its way.
Count 1-0.
Now the 1-0.
Nope. Outside.
With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Fly ball out toward left center field. Center fielder on the run, but he won't get to it, and this should put a man in scoring position to start the inning. And he is into third base here with a leadoff triple.
And that's his first triple of the season. The way he exploded out of the box, you knew he was determined to get to third, and he made it happen.
At the plate now, Blaine Henderson, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike one. He's 1 for 2 in this one. The 0-1 delivery.
Ball back outside.
To short, hit hard, scooped up. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
Great job to cash in following that leadoff triple. Infield's back, so you just want to make sure you get it on the ground, and that's an easy RBI.
Garrett Naveau comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. So striding in, Douglas Newberry. Here comes the first pitch. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2. A ball and 2 strikes.
That's great recognition right there on the part of the hitter. Not many guys lay off that one. That was a classic strikeout pitch. The 0-2 good changeup with some depth.
The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and next thing you know, this count stands at 3-2.
Swing and a miss as he ran that two-seamer right by him for the second out.
Man, they've really had his number so far in this series. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone.
Dan Hermanson.
In now, Stan Hermanson, as he will swing at the first pitch and line this one into left center, and that's going to get down for extra bases. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Just goes to show you, if you're going to throw that two-seam fastball away, which I don't think is the best pitch anyway, you better start that thing out of the zone and let it work its way back to the corner. With this one, it started out on the corner, so it leaked back right over the heart of the plate and got whacked.
Stepping in now, Cameron Robinson, as he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. Another RBI spot for him. He's already got 3 in the game. The 1-0 is swung on and missed. Strike one.
One strike.
Got to sit middle when a guy's trying to pitch around you. If he's going to give you first base, take it.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike two.
This hitter right now looks overmatched with a fastball. I think you go right back to it.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Here's another 1-2. Swing and a miss at one in the dirt. And that ends the inning. So a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. The Lasers are out on top 10-0. Ready once again, Aaron Bruni. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
Here's the first pitch to him. And he lays off there 1-0. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Line toward right center. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1-for-3 game so far.
There's a lot of moving parts in some guys' swings. It usually takes them a month or so to get it ironed out.
On his way toward the mound now is skipper Joe Madden. And it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. So he'll depart after working 7+, and he stands to be the winning pitcher in this one. Evan Stearns will come on and make his 4th appearance in this campaign.
Evan Stearns.
Into the box now, Blake Jensen, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. Nobody out, runner on first. And a fastball runs in a bit too close for comfort that time.
Not sure if that was a purpose pitch or not, but I liked it. As a pitcher, sometimes you've got to be willing to back the guy off the plate by running something hard inside. You can't just let guys be comfortable standing in the batter's box against you.
Tucker comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 1.
Now batting.
Stepping in and ready for another shot. JJ, he's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Here's the first pitch to him. And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
0-1.
Runners on first with 1 down. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. And it's fouled away. Ready with the 1-2. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2. And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
Just tied him up with that last pitch. Pretty evident by the swing. Sometimes guys get in that protect mode so much that they're swinging at everything that they see, and they end up offering it pitches that they can't possibly do anything with.
Into the box, Gavin Kemp. as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Oh, and I think that got him in the foot. Safe after the recovery throw. Good effort, but now we have to wonder whether or not he's going to be okay. And now they'll hustle out there and attend to their pitcher, and that was quite a shot he took as you see him down on a knee. But if there's one thing I know about this guy, he will not want to come out of this game. And from all indications, it looks like he's going to try to continue. So now to the plate, Zach Weston, as he comes up empty on a pitch right down the middle for strike one. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. From the belt, the pitch. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. High fly ball out to straightaway center. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. All set to start the 9th in this one, and standing in as the switch hitting second baseman, Dylan Mann. First pitch on its way. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Those were 2 great executed pitches right there away from this batter. He can hurt you in a heartbeat. I don't think anything's going to leak out over the heart of the plate.
Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
Call didn't go his way on 2-1, but it's important here on 3-1 to still make a quality pitch. You have to have the mindset that you're still the one in the driver's seat.
High in the air out to center field. Center fielder on the run. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
Now back.
Into the box now, Jake Ito. He was drilled by a pitch his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, you're not lying. Last time up, squared right in the back. Hopefully it doesn't stiffen up. I want to see if he can get through something right here.
And that swung on and missed for strike one. And that misses 1-1.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Fouled off. 1 out, nobody on. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
I think he's shown you right there. He was trying to put you away with the off-speed pitch. Have to be leery of that right there and take pull side away. That'll keep you on all stuff, fastballs and the off-speed.
Ready with another 2-2.
The count is full.
Line drive to center field, but sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out.
Hunter Chesick.
Ready to take his hacks again, Hunter Chesick, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up. Here's a 2-seamer inside to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Here's a changeup that's right there, 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. And it's to 2-2 now with the bases empty and 2 gone here in the inning. Shin high fastball that time, ball 3.
This is a big bat right here. No doubt you'd rather go after the 9-hole hitter with a runner on third instead of giving the top of the order a chance to cash in.
Line to the right side, but a good play by the first baseman to spear this one, and that'll retire the side. Standing in, Matt Colvin. And Dan, what's gone wrong for this lineup today? They're only 3 outs away from being shut out.
Boy, you know, I just haven't seen a lot of fight in these at-bats. Now, of course, plenty of credit goes to that pitching, but the effort on the offensive side has been pretty lethargic watching from up here in the booth, Matt.
Yeah, I would imagine it feels the same from watching in the stands in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. Outside part of the plate, the changeup is in there. And he misses there. 1-2.
If I'm in the box, you take a step out right here. Take a deep breath after that high fastball. You got to be leery of him burying something in the dirt.
And he'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Full count now, 3-2.
Not what you want to do on the mound, go from 0-2 to 3-2, but credit the man in the box for being patient, even with 2 strikes.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Down the left field line and deep. And that will end up a foul ball. The next 3-2. And this ball is crushed deep down the right field line. And he will make the running catch here deep into the corner. Not an easy play by any stretch, and that's the first out. And there's a final look at the numbers for the starter in this one. And he was really in command on the mound throughout the evening.
Hey, only allowed 3 hits in this one, kept the hitters off balance, and was a lot of fun to watch.
To the plate now, Riley Mann, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Swing, and there it goes. He got all of that ball. Gone. So a solo shot here to left center field. 4th home run here in the early going, but that'll do little more than make a dent in this big deficit.
What a great feeling right there as he circles the pillows. Finally able to get this offense potentially going with 1 swing of the bat. Being shut out all game, but not anymore.
Now batting.
At the plate now, G-Man Zito, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0 home.
Ball 2.
Looks like this guy's afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. Gave up that home run earlier in the inning. Needs to get back to being aggressive.
Now a swing and a fly ball. And it's a foul ball. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get into more favorable hitters counts, and that's especially true when we're talking about this kind of hitter. Not a great spot to be in if you're the pitcher.
And that gets through for a 1-out base hit.
Boy, Dero, the game of baseball has changed. There's so much velocity in the game. That was a 96-mile-an-hour fastball that he smoked the other way.
Yeah, you have to keep your front shoulder tucked right there. You have to honor. When a guy's throwing that hard, 96 miles an hour, you have to honor that fastball and try and work it the other way to keep you on the off speed.
In now, Zachary Prescott, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. The 0-1 delivery. And they go right after him here as he swings and misses. Strike 2. Runner at first here, 1 man out. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. Towards second. To second for 1. On to first, and he rolls a double play ball to end it here as this ball game is over.
Yeah, and they end this thing with style, turning that double play to preserve the win. That's what we call finishing strong.
10-1, the final lopsided score in this ball game. Lakeland get the win on the heels of 4 home runs. Blake Ito earns the win, his second. Grant Hartman permitted 6 earned runs to come across in the losing effort. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Fans, our final line score. First, for the victorious visiting team, 10 runs, 13 hits, no errors. They left 8 men on base. For the home team, 1 run on 6 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base.